Welcome to today's session. Today I am going to introduce you to computer systems, and it's your instructor Chum Omar Bismarck. In today's lesson, these are the objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to define computer, describe information cycle, processing cycle, at least mention 3 uses of computer, and identify part of computer system. When you say a computer, let's assume that there's no computer in the world, there's no internet, there's no mobile phones. How would the world look like? There will be loss of information, there will be lack of communication among businesses, among customers, and among so many personalities. Okay, so the emergence of computer has brought more difference to the world. Okay, so in other words, we will say a computer is an electronic device that accepts input, process that input into information, and output that information and stores that information. Okay, what it means is computer accepts input from the user, and that input that the user insert into the computer can be a raw fact figures about someone or an organization. When that fact data is being inserted into the computer, the CPU, the RAM, the motherboard then converts that information or that raw fact figures into a useful information to people. That's output, and store it temporarily or permanently. Okay, so today we are going to look at the importance of computer. Okay, so let's go to the information processing cycle. So these are the steps followed to process data. Okay, when you look at the right side on the screen, you see that there's some picture over there which you can see a user, processing, output, and storage. Okay, so as I said earlier, before information is being output or is being outside for a purpose using, okay, there must be a user. So looking at the picture over there, we have 4 basic components in the processing cycle of information. Okay, so we have the input, processing, output, and storage. Okay, when you go to the input, there is a user in front of a personal computer there, that's desktop computer. So the user has inserted some information into the system using the mouse, using the keyboard. Okay, and that information is processed by the RAM. The components that are responsible for information processing are, some of the examples are RAM, motherboard, the CPU, that is central processing unit. Okay, they help to process information, and the output here means this output will display the information that is being processed by the RAM, the CPU. This will enable the user to see whatever he has inserted using the computer keyboard mouse into the system. Okay, and that output that you see here will then displays the information to the user, that it will be in a preview form for the user to know the wrong or some mistake, or it will